It's a new day in the workroom, and the evil has finally been defeated. I walk in here as the winner of the lip sync, while Goldine walks out the door where she belonged the moment we were merged. But enough of her, she's old news, and good luck to whoever is on All Stars 5, because they have to deal with her. Luckily I won't see her again, because with her gone, my focus is on nothing but the crown. And I have to redeem myself. I need to show not only these queens, but the judges, that it was Goldine holding me back from my potential in this competition.
It's a new day in the workroom, and it's very quiet in here without Goldine. I will miss her. We became pretty close. We got each other's vibe, each other's humor, and I will miss my friend. But a competition like this, friendship doesn't matter. Save that shit for All Stars. With Goldine gone, I can focus solely on this competition. I feel like she held me back, and I know I have a lot to show, and I have to get back into the top. I haven't seen the top since the week I won my first challenge, but that changes today. I will be in the top once more, and I will win this next challenge, and I will win this crown.
Well, sugars, it's a new day in the workroom, and I am feeling incredible. I finally have a win, even though it is a shared win with my sisters, Kazumi and Alice. A win is still a win. But the difference between me and my two sisters is, they have 2 wins. They are the front runners of this competition, but I'm coming, don't you worry baby. I love being in Destiny's Other Children, but just like Beyonce, I am going solo. And the vibe in the workroom is so good. We don't have Goldine here to come for everyone and call everyone ugly, and the fact she got a personal invitation to All Stars 5 is wild. She had the most chaotic elimination I can remember, and I don't know what RuPaul sees in her. Came a mess, left a mess. Now I'm ready to slay another day.
The queens gather in the workroom and they once again congratulate Marshmello, Alice and Kazumi for winning the challenge, and then they congratulate Glaceon for surviving the lip sync. They thank them. Ivy looking to Glaceon, and said barely survived. Glaceon looks to Ivy and said, what do you mean barely? Ivy said that Glaceon's lip sync was awful and she was very lucky that Goldine had such a terrible track record, and that she lifted her up because she would have probably gone home. Glaceon said if you had someone pick you up during a lip sync, of course you're going to be startled and not perform your best.
Oh, here comes Ivy right on time. If it's not Goldine, it's her. And of course I wasn't going to perform the best I could, when I had a flopping fish somehow grab me, and then lift me above her head in a lip sync. I honestly don't know how she did it. I am kinda impressed that she did. That's the only thing Goldine will leave us gagged for. Ivy is lucky I don't lift her up if we are in a lip sync together, because I'll drop her on her head, accidentally of course.
I thought we were going to have a little relaxing morning without Goldine being here. But Ivy has decided to read Glaceon for her lip sync last week. Yes, it wasn't a good lip sync from Glaceon, but how could she perform when you have another queen lifting you up? I for one could not, and I have been performing for over 30 years, longer than some of these queens have even been alive for. And in my 30 years of performing I have never witnessed such behavior from a queen in a lip sync. But we must forget about her and focus on the day ahead, which I am. I was on a little bit of a roll these last couple weeks, but that girl group challenge brought me back into the safe zone, which is fine. At least I didn't bottom unlike some.
Kazumi looked to Glaceon and said she don't know how she kept her cool when she was lifted up, because if she was in her shoes, she would have reversed it and gave Goldine a German suplex. The queens are too stunned to speak.
Remind me not to lift up Kazumi if we were ever in a lip sync together, because I may get hit with a German suplex. The bitch thinks she's Brock Lesnar.
Honestly, props to Glaceon for not losing her cool when Goldine lifted her up in their lip sync last week, because honestly if that had happened to me, I would have hit her, probably not with a German suplex. That's not in my repertoire of moves. It wouldn't be the first time I'd hit another queen during a lip sync. There was this one girl, a rich snobby little blonde bitch, Lily, her name is. We have history, but I won't go into it right now. But we were booked at a gig and we were in a lip sync smackdown for a cash prize of $10,000, and we were the final 2. I was being a professional, and then she played dirty and grabbed my wig, so I turned to her and gave her an uppercut. I call it my dragon uppercut, and she knew not to mess with me. The judges didn't care, because she grabbed me first and I won that lip sync smackdown. And since then we don't speak, and we do not get booked together. I'm in a Vegas residency, and she? Probably in her sugar daddy's bed.
Alice asks Miss Finster what was it like working with Blacephalon and Abby last week. Miss Finster said she had a great time and they worked very well together. Blacephalon agreed and said he even learned choreography. Kazumi, stunned, said she was pretty impressed he did pick it up, considering how bad he did with her choreography during the musical. Blacephalon laughs and looks to Kazumi and said, no offense, but your choreography is too much and it's too intense.
I really hope I didn't offend Kazumi. She's an incredible choreographer, but it's too intense for my liking. I don't dip, I don't split, and I definitely do not shablam. I have my own style when it comes to performing, and it's very conceptual. A lot of queens back home don't get it, but they don't pay my bills, and the fans who come to my show leave with big smiles on their faces. Anyways, I also agree with Miss Finster. I had an incredible time working with Finster and Abby. I can see the three of us going on tour once this competition ends, and I can't wait to show them around Alola. The detention dolls are going to slay the world.
Kazumi, chuckling, said she's not offended by that comment. She knows her choreo can be intense. Ivy looks to Alice and said she's surprised she picked it up. Well, she did stumble a couple times. Alice said she's trained in musical theater, she has to pick up choreography. And you?
Kinda gagged her there, didn't I? Girl, I am trained in musical theater. I can pick up the most intense choreography. Yes, I had a little stumble, but it was barely noticeable. And what was noticeable, my dear, is your flop group performance, because you couldn't keep your two team members from fighting, which you probably claimed you could, because you're so sickening. Sickening, more like disgusting. We got rid of one bitch last week. It's time to chop another RuPaul.
Ivy doesn't respond to Alice, and Marshmallow asks the queens what do they think the challenge is going to be after Moose's hints in Untucked last week. Abby said it's probably some sort of lip-sync challenge. Kazumi, smirking, said she hopes so, then apologizes and says to the queens no one will beat her in a lip-sync. Ivy chuckles, and said she will happily send her packing. Kazumi said she would love to see her try, then winks at her. Blacephalon says give her a German suplex whilst you're at it. The queens all laugh.
I honestly would love to, but I did sign a contract, haha. But Musa came into Untucked last week and gave us some advice. Then she gave us a little hint for this week's Maxi challenge, and I'm no psychic, but I think we are having some sort of lip sync extravaganza. And I'm very good at lip syncing, and if we were to have a lip sync challenge, then I'll be pretty confident I'll be securing a third win here.
Kazumi is quite confident she would beat us all in a lip sync, and I do like her confidence, but she shouldn't underestimate everyone else, especially when she hasn't seen some of us lip sync. By some I mean everyone else except for Blacephalon and Glacian. They are the only queens remaining in this competition who had to lip sync for their lives so far. Blacephalon turned it out. And Glacian, let's move on.
Glaceon, looking to Marshmallow and asks her why did she put her on a team with Goldine, knowing their history. Marshmallow, chuckling, said it was getting very annoying with them both being here, Goldine mainly. And she knew they would not work well together, putting them both in the bottom and giving us the lip sync we have all been waiting for. Glaceon tells Marshmallow she forgives her. Marshmallow, confused, said she's not seeking forgiveness, and Glaceon should apologize for that awful lip sync. Glaceon, chuckling, said it's because she was lifted up. Ivy rolls her eyes and said we will soon see how you can truly do in a lip sync. Blacephalon, laughing, said if this is a lip sync smackdown or whatever, they promise they keep their hands to themselves. The queens all raise their hands and say, drag is not a contact sport. They all laugh.
Well, at least now I know that Kazumi won't give me a German suplex if I were lip-syncing in this upcoming lip-sync challenge that we still don't know is happening. But it's kinda happening thanks to Moose's spillage in Untucked. I am ready to lip-sync the house down boots.
Hello, hello, hello!
RuPaul is here right on time, and would you look at that? It's time for Ivy to win this week's challenge. I know I can outperform these bitches, and I will sit pretty in the top again. For some it may be hard. Will Miss Finster have the stamina to keep up with us? I'm concerned for her health.
Here's RuPaul. The challenge is about to get real. I'm not nervous because I love performing. I love to sing live. I love to lip sync. I love to read a script. I am born to be on a stage, whether it's in front of 5,000 people or in front of 4 judges. I am ready, bring on this challenge. And if we are lip syncing, I'd love to go one-on-one with Ivy and send her home. She's getting on my nerves here.
My queens, it's always so great to see you all here, and I can imagine you're all loving the fact that Goldine has left the competition.
Oh, absolutely, RuPaul. We are all so very happy she is gone. Good luck to Misty, who has been reunited with her daughter. She needs all the luck.
Now I know a little birdie happened to spill some tea about this upcoming challenge in Untucked last week. And that birdie has now been fired.
Oh my god, poor Musa. I guess mother does not play when it comes to spilling behind the scenes tea.
I'm kidding, of course, we love Musa. I did allow her to spill some tea about this challenge.
Thank God Musa's job is safe. We love Musa here, and having her come into Untucked last week was great. To be chatting with a winner of this franchise was incredible. She gave us so much of her time and her wisdom. But sugars, I am very excited for this upcoming lip sync challenge, which we do not know about.
For your maxi challenge this week, you will take part in the Cartoon Drag Race Season 12 Lip Sync Slayoff.
So now it's finally revealed, a lip sync slayoff. Oh, these queens are not ready. They do not want to be stood on that stage next to me, because I am sending them home. The only queen that could possibly take me down, Kazumi. She's my biggest competition here when it comes to a lip sync.
Now, this is 100% my challenge, and I am looking towards my third win in this competition. I'm not underestimating these other queens, because they might throw out a ballad, and Miss Finster could devour me up. Ballads are not my go-to, but I can still make it work.
This will be our first ever lip sync slayoff. And why now? Because every season there is always one or two queens that make it to the finale without us seeing them lip sync. And these queens are Cynthia, Darkrai, Sailor Mars, Raquel, Musa, Lola, Heather, Peter Griffin, Yzma, Bugs Bunny, Mrs. Garrison, Roger, Daffy Duck, and our first ever winner, Starmie.
Well, that is crazy. At least one queen from each season went to the finale without lip syncing. Well, not this season. RuPaul wants to see us perform. And 6 of those names have won this competition. 2 of them went on to win All Stars, and the other went on to become the queen of the world. Honestly, that's so sickening.
Now you're probably wondering, RuPaul, how does a lip sync slayoff work? Well, my dears, let me tell you. Our special guest will pull a queen's lipstick, and the queen she has pulled will then choose their opponent. The chosen queen will then choose the lip sync song. One queen advances to the next round to win this challenge, and the other will still be up for elimination. It's exciting, isn't it?
It's very exciting, RuPaul. So let me get this correct. A special guest will come and choose a lipstick that has our name on. Then we will choose who we want to lip sync against, and then that chosen queen will choose the lip sync song. I kinda like it. It spices up the competition, because most of us haven't lip synced yet, only Glacian and Blacephalon, so if they choose me, then they have no idea what I am capable of.
Now go and get yourself ready for this slayoff, and I will see you shortly on the main stage, where we will be joined by our extra special guest judge. The queen of She Done Already Done had hers. Candace Flynn. Now good luck and don't fuck it up.
Okay, this is getting real now. We are all about to go out there and lip sync in front of RuPaul, Musa, Cynthia, and Candace Flynn. Plus we have a special guest choosing our lipsticks. Oh my god, what if it's Goldine again? I think Glacian will cry seeing her again, haha. But I'm going to have to give these old bones of mine a little stretch, because I'm about to lip sync my way to the win tonight.
I can't wait to lip sync tonight, honestly. I know RuPaul loves my lip syncing because she tunes into my live streams every week, and I put on a show for her. But oh my god, what the hell am I going to wear for this slayoff? Something with a reveal. I need to gag RuPaul and get myself another win.
The queens gather back round before heading out to lip sync for RuPaul. Ivy looks to Miss Finster and asks if she's scared. Finster tuts and asks why would she be scared. Ivy said you're about to go up against some of the fiercest lip syncers in her story, that's why. Miss Finster laughing and said she didn't know Daphne was competing tonight. Blacephalon asks them who do they think is the special guest choosing their lipsticks. Finster said it's probably Goldine. Glaceon gasps and said please no, we just got rid of her. They all laugh. Abby asks who they want to go up against the most. Ivy said Miss Finster. Finster asks why. Ivy said she will be an easy target. Finster just shakes her head at her, and then looks to Kazumi and asks if she has the opportunity, pick Ivy and send her home. Kazumi chuckling said absolutely.
I do really hope my name gets chosen during this lip sync slayoff, because I want to knock Ivy down a peg or two. The way she keeps coming for Miss Finster and for Alice, it's just not right. You want to drag a 70-year-old woman, well I think she's 70, I don't know, I haven't asked her age. Regardless, she wants to come for her. when in reality Miss Finster would most likely end her outside of this competition. She carries a taser around.
Blacephalon said he's not hanging around and needs to get prepared for these lip syncs. Alice agreed, and all the queens go off and prepare for the upcoming slayoff.
I'm not sitting around there listening to Ivy try and come for queens like Alice and Miss Finster. I really hope Ivy gets chosen, and she chooses Miss Finster, just so Miss Finster can send her ass home. I also really hope we get a Michael Jackson song, because you know he's my idol and I want to show RuPaul how I perform back home. Some of us aren't as lucky to have RuPaul tune into our live streams like Abby, haha.
Welcome to the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race Season 12. Let me introduce to you my judging panel tonight. Up first, she is the fashion icon, and my right-hand gal, she is the Season 8 champion, she is Musa. Up next, she is the powerhouse of Cartoon Drag Race, she is our Season 11 champion, she is Cynthia. And our extra special guest judge tonight, fresh off her Ashley Tisdale tour, the current She Done Already Done had Hearses winner, and resident judge of Cartoon Drag Race Philippines, she is Candace Flynn. Welcome home, darling. Now for this week's Maxi Challenge, we want to see our queens lip-sync the house down boots, in a lip-sync slay-off. Now racers, start your engines, and may the best drag queen win. Now please let me introduce a very special guest tonight, who will be choosing the lipsticks. Please welcome to the main stage, from Cartoon Drag Race Season 8, All Stars 3, and Cartoon Drag Race vs. the World, the Queen of the World, Lola.
Thank you, Mother. It's so good to see you. You look younger every time we see each other. Musa, my best friend, you look absolutely stunning. Cynthia, my continental sister, you look incredible as always. And Candace, my Season 8 sister. Looking a damn mess all the time. How is she even qualified to be behind that panel is beyond me. Daphne not available, Rue?
Unfortunately not. She's busy solving the mystery of, why did Celia May go crazy? But Candace was available for tonight.
Oh, Rue, we know Candace is always available, because she don't get any bookings. Anyway, why the hell am I here?
Lola, the reason we have brought you to set today is, as Queen of the World, you have some obligations to fulfill. And tonight you will be picking the lipstick of one of our 8 queens. That queen will then get to choose an opponent to lip-sync against, in our lip-sync slay-off.
Oh, I thought I was coming as a lip-sync assassin. Maybe next season. But sure, I guess, this was supposed to be mine and Moose's trip to the coffee house, but I guess we will go after we finish here.
Yes, you can go for coffee after the lip-sync slay-off has finished. Now as you can see, there is a cage full of lipsticks. Lola, you just have to turn the handle, and a lipstick with a queen's name will fall out, and you can then reveal the name of said queen. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's get this over with. I have to terrorize Kim Possible at the coffee house. And the first lipstick to drop is Ivy.
Oh, how the drag gods are looking down on me. I have the first pick and you know exactly who I am choosing. Thank you, Lola. I am now a Lola stan.
Ivy, 7 queens stand behind you. Which queen do you want to take on in the first lip sync?
RuPaul, it's a no-brainer who I am choosing tonight. The queen I know I can easily defeat in a lip sync is Miss Finster.
Gasp, I am in total shock. Not. I knew she was going to choose me, the moment her lipstick was pulled. But unlucky for her, I get to choose the lip sync song. And I know she won't know how to do a campy song. She's probably all about the kicks and splits. Not me, baby. Let's take it old school.
Miss Finster, you get to decide which song you and Ivy will lip sync to. And my dear, please tell us which song that is.
RuPaul, the song I have chosen tonight is Shake Your Love by Debbie Gibson. I know Ivy is all about the stunts and shenanigans, but that will be hard for her to do with this song. Now DJ, hit the track.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
She thinks just because she chose this campy song, that I'm not going to send her home? Oh sister, you got me fooled. I don't need to do splits, dips and shenanigans as you like to say. I will serve up some camp, and send you to the box.
I can see the sweat on Ivy's forehead already. She's nervous, and so she should be. When I seen this song in the jukebox, I knew I had to choose it. I had this song on cassette when it came out. I'm ready to send her packing.
I've made my decision.
Ivy, congratulations, you will move on to the next round. Miss Finster, you are still up for elimination. Lola, will you please reveal the second lipstick of the evening?
Mother, of course I can. Let's hope for a better lip sync than that garbage I had to watch. The second lipstick I have chosen is Alice.
Oh, it's me. Now I don't know who I am going to choose. I definitely do not want Kazumi just yet. I am not mentally prepared to be assassinated. I think I have decided who I will choose. I'm taking a risk yet again, and I hope the risk pays off.
Okay, Alice, who will you choose to lip sync against tonight?
I have several queens to choose from, and I am known to take a risk in my career. And I hope the risk pays off for me. The queen I am choosing tonight is my Destiny's other children's sister, Marshmallow.
Oh. I wasn't expecting Alice to choose me, to be honest. I'm a little taken aback from it. I mean, Abby was standing right there, but there's no going back, Alice, now you've said my name. Sister, your risk is about to fail on you once again. I love you though.
Alice versus Marshmallow. Interesting, very interesting. Now Marshmallow, you get to decide the song for the lip sync. Please let us know which song you have chosen.
RuPaul, I seen this song in the jukebox, and I knew I had to be the one to perform it. And sorry, Alice sister, I am about to body you. Because I have chosen Body by Megan Thee Stallion.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
Well, that might have backfired on me once again. I might have to stop taking risks, haha, but I will put up a fight against Marshmallow. This type of music is not for me, but I will not let that stop me.
I looked to Alice, I then looked to RuPaul, gave her a wink, and nodded for the song. Alice sweetie, I perform this song in every number I do. This is a walk in the park for me.
I've made my decision.
Marshmallow, congratulations, you will advance to the next round. Alice, my dear, you are still up for elimination. Now Lola, will you please select the third lipstick of the first round?
Oh, absolutely. I haven't seen an assassination like that since Sailor Moon sent home that Belcher kid on my season. But the next lipstick chosen is Kazumi.
Oh, it's my lipstick being chosen, and I am ready. I've been ready for 2 lip syncs now. I know these queens were going to choose me, but now I get to choose one of them. Do I go with Glacian, Blacephalon, or Abby? I think it would be pretty sickening to go up against RuPaul's favorite and beat her.
Kazumi Mishima, which of the remaining queens will you be taking on tonight?
RuPaul, the queen I have chosen to go up against tonight, is someone we haven't seen lip sync yet, and that's Abby Abominable.
Oh no, why did she choose me? I don't want to go up against her, but I guess the odds are in my favor because I get to choose the song. But still, she probably would slay any song. Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
Abby Abominable, good luck, my dear. Now which song have you chosen to lip sync tonight?
RuPaul, the song I have chosen for myself and Kazumi tonight is Circus by Britney Spears.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
I can see Abby is so nervous to go up against me. Sister, I will go easy on you. I won't let out the full Kazumi Mishima experience. I'll save that for another queen.
Now why did I choose something I know Kazumi will destroy me in? Well, I seen this song in the jukebox and it reminds me of the first time I went live, and it was the first time RuPaul joined my live stream and she seen me perform this song. It holds sentimental value, and I want her to see me perform it in person, and I was hoping not to be stood across from Kazumi, but let's fucking go.
I've made my decision.
Kazumi Mishima, congratulations, you will move on to the next round. Abby Abominable, you are still up for elimination. Now we have Blacephalon versus Glaceon, but Lola, this time I want you to choose the lipstick for the queen who will choose the lip sync song.
I was actually pretty impressed with that lip sync, and which of these Pokemon queens will choose the lip sync song? And that queen will be Glaceon.
Thank God it was my name chosen and not Blacephalon's, because there is a Michael Jackson song in that jukebox and I will not be choosing that one.
Glaceon, have you decided which song you and Blacephalon will lip sync to?
RuPaul, I absolutely have. The song I have chosen for us both to perform to is Spice Up Your Life by the Spice Girls.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
So it's me versus Blacephalon in the final lip sync of round 1, and there was no way in hell was I going to choose a Michael Jackson song just for him to advance. No ma'am. Because I know what he can do when it comes to Michael Jackson. I've seen it personally, and I tipped him $1,000, which he did not remember it was me, so I'm going to get him back for that.
So I'm a little annoyed I wasn't chosen until last. I guess no one wanted to lip sync against me. Which I don't blame them because I gave the best split of the season when I last lip synced, and I had RuPaul gagged. So Glacian, good luck sister, you will need it, especially after your awful lip sync last week.
I've made my decision.
Glaceon, congratulations, you will advance to the next round. Blacephalon, you are still up for elimination. Now that ends the first round, but up next we will have the winners of each lip sync, and they will lip sync again in round 2. Queens, you are lip syncing for the win. Lola, whose lipstick is being chosen next.
Oh my god, there's more. RuPaul, I'm not cut out for this. Can I sabotage someone? But I guess the next lipstick chosen is Kazumi.
Oh wow, it's me being the first pick, and I have 3 queens to choose from. And I did make a little promise in the workroom who I would choose, and I will be sticking with this promise. This bitch thinks she's the best lip syncer here. Well, Ivy, it's me versus you. Let's go, sister.
Kazumi, congratulations on making it to round 2, but now my dear, who will you be lip syncing against? You have 3 options, Marshmallow, Ivy or Glaceon. Choose wisely, my dear.
RuPaul, this decision was pretty easy for me, to be honest. There is one queen back there who claims to be the best lip syncer in this competition, and she needs to be brought down a peg, so I am choosing Ivy.
I don't claim to be the best lip syncer in this competition. I am the best lip syncer in this competition, and I am glad she chose me, to be honest. It's Kazumi that needs to be brought down a peg. I can't wait for me to be announced as the winner.
Kazumi versus Ivy. Now this is a lip sync we cannot wait for. But the same rules will apply. Ivy, you get to choose the lip sync song for you and Kazumi.
Amazing. Well, I know RuPaul you want a show, so I've chosen a lip sync song that will play to both of our strengths, and I have chosen Buttons by the Pussycat Dolls.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
I don't know why she would choose this song for us to lip sync to. This song is just so sexy, so seductive. It's definitely a song I would lip sync to in my Vegas residency. Thanks, Ivy, I guess.
I chose this song because I know I can perform this better than Kazumi. This song is all about serving sex, serving puss, and I know I'm hotter than Kazumi. I mean, she's absolutely stunning. I know RuPaul is about to orgasm over our lip sync. I'll be serving you sex on a plate, mother.
I've made my decision.
Kazumi Mishima, congratulations, you will be moving on to the final round. Ivy, a great performance throughout this slayoff, you are safe. Now we have Marshmallow versus Glaceon. Lola, will you please reveal the queen's lipstick, and she will be choosing this song.
RuPaul, my arms are starting to hurt. You know they damage easy since I was attacked by that awful drag queen and terrible mother. But the next lipstick chosen and the queen choosing the song is Marshmallow.
Oh sugars, it's like the universe just wants me to win this challenge by choosing the songs I want. Now Miss Glaceon has kind of been turning it out, so I can't actually say she's no competition for me right now, and that's why I have to choose the correct song.
Glaceon versus Marshmallow, one of you will move on to the final round to take on Kazumi Mishima for the win. But Marshmallow, which song have you chosen for you and Glaceon?
RuPaul, sugar, the lip sync song I have chosen for us tonight is one of your favorites. Last Dance, by Donna Summer.
Time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
The reason I chose this song was because I can embody Donna Summer, and I don't think Glaceon has what it takes. But as I said earlier, I can't underestimate Miss Glaceon. She could turn it out. But this is about to be her last dance. Cue the track.
Donna Summer. She's not exactly my go-to artist to lip sync, but I will make sure I win this lip sync over Marshmallow, because I'm still a little bit annoyed with her for putting me on a team with Goldine last week, so it would be amazing to make sure she is not in the final lip sync with Kazumi. I'm ready.
I've made my decision.
Glaceon, congratulations, you will advance to the lip sync for the win with Kazumi. Marshmallow, incredible job, but you are safe, thank you, my dear. Now Lola, will you please reveal the lipstick of the queen who will choose the lip sync song?
RuPaul, I'm so over this now. How many more lipsticks am I choosing? Anyway, here's another. The queen choosing the lip sync song is Kazumi.
Wow, my lipstick again. I get to choose the song that I want, and it's me versus Glacian. She's actually really impressed me with these lip syncs. We all thought she would be easy to take down after last week, but I guess Goldine lifting her really startled her, and now with no physical contact, Glacian is really turning it out. Good for her.
Kazumi versus Glaceon, one of you will be the winner of the lip sync and the challenge, the other will be top 2 of the week. Kazumi, have you decided which song you both will lip sync to?
RuPaul, I have indeed. And Glacian, you really turned it out these last lip syncs, and I feel like a battle is needed. So I have chosen for us Physical by Dua Lipa.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
Wow, so I'm either gonna win the slayoff and the challenge, or I'll be top 2. I think I have given myself a redemption from last week's disaster of a lip sync, and Kazumi wants a battle. Well, sister, you picked the right song to do so. I'm ready to pull out all of my stunts, because I need this win.
It's our final lip sync of the winner's bracket, and I want to show RuPaul everything that I can do, and this honestly is the right song to do so. I'm establishing myself right now as the lip sync assassin of Cartoon Drag Race. Love you, Glacian, but I'm about to get myself my 3rd win.
I've made my decision.
Kazumi Mishima, congratulations, you are the winner of the lip sync slayoff. Glaceon, a fantastic job, you really impressed me, but you are safe.
Thank you so much. I got myself a 3rd win in this competition. I am currently the front runner, but I want to thank my opponents, Abby Abominable, Ivy, and Glacian. You all pushed me to my limit as a performer, and gave me a fight in each of my lip syncs. Thank you.
Now Lola, wait, where did she go? Musa, I'm going to need you to fill in for her. Now Musa, will you please choose a lipstick and that queen will choose their opponent.
Wow, it's been so long since I stood on this stage. Winners season maybe. I'll be blocking you, Cynthia, haha. But of course, mother, the lipstick I have chosen is Abby Abominable.
Okay, I get to choose my opponent, and I need to choose wisely because this lip sync is now for my actual life. If I don't win this lip sync, I'll be up for elimination in the next round. But all 3 of them really gave great lip syncs, so I don't know who to choose.
Abby Abominable, you will now pick your lip sync opponent. Who will it be?
All 3 of them are incredible performers, as we have witnessed, but I think there is a queen here who I could defeat in a lip sync. And that queen is Blacephalon.
Oh, she just made the biggest mistake in this competition. She knows I get to choose the song, and if she looked through the jukebox of lip sync songs, she would have seen Michael Jackson, Thriller. It's her lack of experience, I think, that cost her this godly mistake.
Abby versus Blacephalon. This should be fun. Now Blacephalon, have you chosen your lip sync song?
I have indeed, RuPaul, and Abby just made her biggest mistake because she failed to see what song is lurking in that jukebox. And we all know I am the #1 Michael Jackson impersonator, and I will be choosing Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
Oh fuck, I can't believe I didn't see that song in the jukebox. Why did I not notice it? Be calm, Abby, be calm. Yes, he knows this like the back of his hand, but I listened to it at Halloween. Oh god, first losing to Kazumi and now this. I am not having the best day right now, haha.
The sheer panic on Abby's face knowing she's messed up is priceless. I could do this song with my eyes closed. I'm about to moonwalk my way into the next week. Thank you, Abby.
I've made my decision.
Blacephalon, congratulations, you are safe. Abby Abominable, I'm sorry my dear, but you are up for elimination. Now Musa, can you choose the final lipstick of the evening? And this lipstick will determine who will choose the lip sync song between Alice and Miss Finster.
I certainly can, and the final lipstick of the evening, the queen choosing the lip sync song is Miss Finster.
Oh wow, it's going to be me versus Alice. I love this girl so much, she's such a sweetheart. And it's going to kill me to send her into the bottom with Abby. But a queen's gotta do what a queen's gotta do. And luckily I get to pick the song. And I'm not going to be shady and choose something out of the box for Alice. I'll choose something I know we both have performed together back when Alice came to my hometown.
Miss Finster versus Alice, interesting. Now Miss Finster, I hope you have chosen the lip sync song for you both to perform for us.
I have chosen the song for me and Alice to perform RuPaul, and when I seen it in the jukebox, I knew me and Alice had to perform it, and that is Emotions by Mariah Carey.
The time has come for Ready to lip sync for your life.
I'm actually a little emotional myself right now, because why of all queens am I standing across from Miss Finster, someone who I have worked with many times, someone I have looked up to, and someone I could call a mother, and I was hoping she would choose this song for us, because we performed it the first time I came to her hometown.
I'm gonna have to hold back the tears and perform the best I can. It's heartbreaking that I have to send Alice into the bottom, but I know she will do incredible against Abby, someone else who I have recently bonded with and mentored in the girl group challenge. Deep breaths, Finster, we got this.
I've made my decision.
Alice, congratulations, you are safe. Miss Finster, I am sorry my dear, but you are up for elimination. Abby Abominable, will you please join Miss Finster on stage?
The time has come. Ready to lip sync for your life.
Oh my god, I can't believe that one little mistake of choosing Blacephalon is going to potentially send me home. I cannot go home. I've worked so hard in this competition to prove to not only the queens, but to RuPaul herself why she chose me to come to season 12. I am not going down without a fight.
It's me versus Abby, the detention dolls together. I'm just feeling not myself right now. I bet Ivy is loving this right now. She's come for me every single day, and I could not believe she beat me in that first lip sync. But I'm not gonna go down easy, Abby. I still got some gas in my tank. Let's go.
The lip sync song is Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Abby slayed the lip sync. Miss Finster's energy isn't matching the song and she has a good lip sync.
Ladies, I've made my decision.
Abby Abominable.
Shantae, you stay.
Miss Finster.
Sashay away.
Thank you so much for letting an older queen like me onto the show. You have given me this incredible opportunity and I love you all. No all-stars invite?
This is Untucked.
The queens unwind and untuck. They congratulate Kazumi for winning the slayoff and then they congratulate Abby for surviving the final lip sync. They thank them. Alice, crying, said she will really miss Miss Finster. Abby comforts her and said she will really miss her as well. She was so nice to her, and they bonded a lot during the girl group challenge. Blacephalon agreed and said he will miss her a lot as well, but unfortunately that's how this competition works. People stay and people go. Ivy nods and said she really respected Miss Finster. Marshmallow looked to her and said to Ivy that she could have said that to Miss Finster instead of dragging her all the time. Ivy looks to Marshmallow and said it was all playful. Alice, annoyed, said it wasn't and you really upset Miss Finster. Ivy said that was never her intention, she was just playfully reading her. Ivy then looks to Kazumi and said she hates her right now. Kazumi, laughing, said why? Ivy, chuckling, said because you beat me in a lip sync. Kazumi nods and said she will do it again and send her home if she has to. Ivy tells Kazumi she had one good day, and if they were in the bottom it's Kazumi who will be going home. Kazumi, chuckling, said as if. Ivy said she's going to get some air and if anyone wants to come with her. Everyone remains silent. Ivy scoffs and walks off. Marshmallow looking to Abby and said, aren't you going after your friend? Abby, laughing, said she's not her friend, she actually don't like her. Glaceon, confused, asked her why did she hang around Ivy and Goldine. Abby said because her drag mother Sectonia was friends with them. Marshmallow said to Abby that she still chose to hang with them even after Sectonia's elimination. Abby sighs and said she don't know why she stayed with them and said she hated being around Ivy and Goldine, but she had so much fun with Miss Finster and Blacephalon. Blacephalon agreed and said he had a lot of fun. They may have been the odd group but they still turned it out and said the detention dolls are one down but that will all change next week. Marshmallow, chuckling, said yes, it will be two down. They all laugh and drink their cocktails.
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.